Resolutions. I need a motion and a second to deviate from the regular order of the agenda to take up file number 2019-0083, a matter that's not on the agenda. The proposed resolution is in your manila folder. I've got a motion by Councilman Cluley, seconded by Councilman Gibbs. Please cast your votes. No? Public hearing on the motion to deviate. Anyone in the audience who'd like to speak on the motion to deviate? Strictly the motion to deviate.
Milton Allemand, Hornville, and I'm fully aware of what the state law tells you you must do. That's why you're doing it. But it makes no sense. You've got a resolution in a manila folder that no one in the public has seen.
It's state law, Mr. Allemand. Please stick to the topic of the deviation.
I am. I'm talking. That's the topic. We're talking about the deviation. So we're going to deviate, and we're going to ask the public to talk about the deviation, and the public don't have a clue what the heck the deviation's for. Makes no sense. Thank you.
It's a public hearing for the motion to deviate to take up item 2019-0083. Seeing no more, please cast your votes. Just voting on the deviation. Motion passes unanimously. Now, item number 2019-0083, a resolution to approve and authorize the execution of an intergovernmental agreement between the State of Louisiana through the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority Board and St. Charles Parish government regarding the construction of the Magnolia Ridge Levee and roadway improvement BA 0216 project in Booty. Ms. Chasson.
Hi, good afternoon, and thank you for taking up this deviation. As much as I've tried to not have you guys deviate, it came down to the last minute, and we were not able to meet the deadline for the council agenda. But this is very important to the parish that we get this moving. Mr. Sam Scholl and I began working with CPRA back in 2017 to get the funding for this project, and CPRA was able to allocate $3.5 million in funds from the state's Gulf of Mexico Energy Security Act, or GOMESA as it's more commonly known, and they have prepared this agreement which requires your approval. Mr. Sam can provide more details about the project if you need any, but as a small update, the project is anticipated to go to bid before the end of the month, and we are excited to see another phase of the West Bank Hurricane Protection Levee move forward. So I hope with your support that we can see this through. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chasson. All right. Now, we will open public hearing on 2019-0083, the actual resolution.
Milton Allemand, Hornville. My point exactly is no one except the administration and the council has seen this resolution.
We're not talking about the deviation at
Oh,
this
no, no,
point.
we're talking about the resolution.
Now we're talking about the ordinance.
But no, let me start over?
We are.
Listen
We're talking
real
about the
close.
ordinance
Okay.
in front of us, not the deviation.
No one but the administration and the council has seen a copy of this resolution. So when you open this up, because it was never presented to the public beforehand, how is the public supposed to comment on this?
You're talking about procedural items. Let's
We
talk
are
about,
talking about
no,
the resolution.
You're not.
How
You're
do
talking about procedurally
you-
how we're doing it. Let's talk about the resolution itself.
How am I going to talk about it when I have no information?
We just
No,
explained the
we're
resolution.
all in favor of new levies.
Gentlemen, stick to the topic. Are you
The
going to sit
topic
down?
is the resolution.
Correct.
How do I
Not
comment on the
procedurally how we
resolution?
got to the resolution.
How do I comment on the resolution? Please answer me.
What a shame. We're
What
going
a
to
shame.
cast a
Yes, it
bad
is.
light on levy projects. Public hearing for 2019-0083 is still open. If anyone in the audience would like to speak on behalf of this, please come up and do so now. Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Council discussion, Mr. Woodruff.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Not looking to comment on the ordinance here. I just would like to ask Mr. Allemand if future meetings, if you'd just consider going ahead and sit in the first row.
I'd like to fit further back. Enjoy the exercise.
Thank you.
Mr. Hogan?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. You know, what we may want to do, what we may want to consider doing is if there's an item that we may deviate, we may want to put copies out on a desk, on a chair somewhere, so that when people come in, they can see the items that we're going to deviate, where they can have a chance to look at it in the audience before we take it up. That way it'll give them an opportunity to at least get a few minutes to review it and look at it. You know, in this case, this is something that is of extreme importance to the protection of our citizens. You know, if something were to be taken up that was not an important item, I'm sure one of us up here would not vote for the deviation. The deviation must be unanimous in order for it to be taken up. So I'm in support of it, and I ask y'all support it. Thank you.
Any additional council discussion on 2019-0083? I'll just say great job. I believe this is the last earthen portion that we have to build before we can formally flood fight a closed system. Not have a closed system, but flood fight to a closed system. Am I right?
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to go on the limb and say that, so thanks for bringing it up.
Okay. Well, good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Any more council discussion? Seeing none, please cast your votes. That passes unanimously.